Good morning, y'all. Ronald King's Comics and Coffee here. So I just read Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow. Yes, I did read it in anticipation of the movie, and I kind of wanted to just have an idea what the story is all about. I am impressed. I am impressed. There are some things that I have a couple questions about. Not questions, but some thoughts. So we've met Supergirl. We've met Supergirl as she will be in her own movie at the end of Superman. And I like her character. I like the demeanor. Also, we've seen her in, I guess you could say, trailers and teasers. I like what Millie Adcock's bringing. The thing is, she seems very different from the character in which we know if you've read the Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow comics. Not to say that that's a problem, not a problem at all, because I'm sure there'll be adaptation, and it's gonna work. James Gunn and company are gonna make this thing work. I can see that already. Now we come across, we have a Ruth and Kara. We have two people. We're learning about two people as these two people are learning about themselves. It's a great story. It's a great story. And we are chasing a villainous type fella across the galaxies named Krem from the Yellow Hills. Krem from the Yellow Hills. I'm not going to give away the story. If you haven't read it, I'm sure most of you have, but I'm just want to tell you what my thoughts are. The story progresses as they try to catch up with Krem. What a guy. Also, Crypto has had some issues, as well as Kara. Okay, I'm learning things that I didn't know. The Red Sun, the Red Sun does some things to her that she doesn't allow her to have her superpowers. Yellow Suns give her and her cousin great power. Red Suns, not so much. Green Suns, it's almost a death sentence. So these are things I'm learning about the character. Like I said, I'm somewhat new to DC, to the world of DC. And I'm learning things that are, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. What else was outstanding on the story? Like I said, these are two young women learning about themselves. Kara learning, being a hero versus a vigilante. That's a fine line? Where does that line? Where do you set that line? Ruthie. I think it's Ruth, but I'm going to call her Ruthie. Ruthie learning as she wants to avenge her father's death. She's learning some things about herself, and especially at the towards the climactic end, she really learns some things about herself. She has this idea, but then she finds out that not quite what it was, not quite what it seemed as we get to that point. Yeah, awesome story. Across the galaxies. The adaptation that they're going to do in this movie is going to be, it's got to be awesome. It's got to be awesome. I keep hearing people say that, Supergirl, being that James Gunn did Galaxies of the, Guardians of the Galaxy, you're going to see a lot of similarities with Supergirl. And already they're like, oh, yeah, she's in the trailer and the teaser. Oh, she's wearing the long leather trench and she's listening to music. Come on, people. Come on. All right. If that you want to call that a similarity, I guess it is a similarity, but I'm not going to dwell on that. It is what it is. I do like her character. I think that this actress that plays Supergirl is going to really do it justice. I think she's going to do it justice. It's going to be pretty awesome. Really looking forward to it. So, not going to go on and on. If you haven't read that series, it's an 8-issue series. If you haven't read it, I recommend you read it, especially if you're looking forward to seeing the movie. We got a long time to go. We got a year to go. Today is the release of the trailer, so really looking forward to that. So, hey, till next time, Ronald King's Comics and Coffee. Peace.